And welcome. I just figured out this cool transition. I've been trying to make new transitions with Streamlabs and everything. So I kind of just figured out how to do other ones like custom stingers, and I'm using Production Crate along with HitFilm. So I figured it was cool, and I figured I'd show you guys Production Crate right here. I'll have all the links in the description, so don't worry about that. Now we have there's a free version and a paid version for Production Crate. I have the paid version, but some of them are indeed free on here. So basically, what I did was I wanted something kind of cool. So I went in under the VFX and motion elements. I just said magical power sounds good. Click on that and go to front facing shockwaves. Now, HitFilm does have some shock waves that you could do and make, but I figured this was quick and easy, and already have the subscription on this one. As well, you can make it with Blender and other type software. Now, everything that's starred is the paid version, and of course there's the ones that are not starred are the free ones, so you can kind of have your little workaround and get some free stuff as well. But for this particular tutorial, I just wanted to show you because I thought it was pretty cool. I used the Faint Smoke Burst 3. Download it. I already had it downloaded, but I'm just going to go ahead and redo it again. Now we're going to switch over to HitFilm and go to our Media tab and click on Import and import that burst we just downloaded. So this is a .mov. Just for that one later down the line, we're going to have to convert it to a WebM file, and I will show you how to do that too. And once again, the links will be in the description. So we're on a new composite shot right here. In case you didn't see it, click new composite shot or Control Shift N. I'll give you that. Normally a transition is like really short, 3 or 4 seconds long, but we'll just leave this timeline is default is 30 seconds. We'll just leave it as it is now, or you can change it. Click the checkerboard background, and we're going to drag this into the composite shot here. As you can see, that it's only in like let's page down real quick and get to the end of the timeline. So it's only 4 seconds long. Move keyframe over, and then that's gonna be our endpoint. We'll click that for our endpoint. As you see, it's just say we'll play it real quick. Hopefully, there we go. It's a little rough on my PC, my laptop, but that's okay. So that's basically what we're gonna be doing, but we're gonna try to manipulate it a little bit. Go to the effects tab here and color space converters, what we're looking for right here. We'll drag that on. Now this one's kind of a cool tool. You can also use a curves effect to kind of change the colors, and I'll probably see, but this one's pretty easy. I chose red only. It's gonna change it. Remember, it was like clear and kind of grayish color, and now it's like red, so it's looks a little different. So, but we need to get rid of the background here. One or two ways that you can kind of do it. You can click the demult, search for the demult in the effects tab, and go ahead and drag that. But the only problem with that one is sometimes it makes both transparent. You see how it's kind of like the opacity is down a little bit. So that's not really going to work. But in future reference, it could work for other things. Instead, we're going to use the luminance effect, which is good for removing dark and bright background. We're on to make sure that it is key out darker, and then we're just going to mess with this threshold right here and just kind of slide it down until we start seeing some red. Keep going. Now, if you go too far, you're just going to get the black background a little bit. So just do the best you can right there. Looks pretty good. 0.07. Also going to scale it up a little bit where it takes up some of the screen here. We're going to leave it at this little time frame, this keyframe right here, and we'll zoom it out a little bit. I'm gonna probably move it over here a little bit right there. Let's see, let's play it. I'm just gonna scroll my mouse over and try to. So I was looking for that effect. You know how it kind of just goes away after a while like that? That's gonna be perfect. So basically what we need to do is we're ready to export it just like that. Of course, if you wanted to, you can go search for curves, and I like to keep everything open like this, so that way, in case you wanted to change something, you can untick this one, and it'll go back to where it was. Untick the color space converter, and then you can start messing with. It kind of gives you different, more customizable how you can change aspects. Now you can also make it to where it's kind of like go to the RGB and then kind of change it to red. It'll change the colors like sliding like that. You could literally sit here for hours trying to mess with stuff. Once again, go to green. It'll give you a different feel without kind of changing the texture. But anyways, we'll just uncheck that one and I'll leave it like that and click on the luminance key back. So go ahead and what we're going to do is get ready to export this one. Normally by default it'd be like YouTube 1080p, but that will not clear the background. You want to make sure that it is in the GoPro SynForm 12-bit with alpha, that will .mov file, and it will go ahead and get rid of that background. The problem with that, with alpha and the .mov file, it is a super large because it's got a lot of stuff going on. The file will be really big, so won't be used. We can't use it as is on Streamlabs. We'll need to convert it smaller file, but still keep the transparent background. So if you go to, I'll have the link in the description though. Nerds.com has this nifty little tool, and it is free. It's very useful. I use it all the time. It's the .mov to web converter, Nerd or Die, right there. So basically, all you have to do is here. We'll just basically already exported it. So we'll just do. We'll rename it maybe. Yeah, we'll rename it just to show you guys. We'll just name it one. Sure, why not? Okay, so this, as you can tell, it is a .mov. Basically, you just want to click and drag it onto Open Convert. Now, if you're doing this the first time, I disabled the window that says it'll ask to run it. It will just runs it. But it'll be a small little window, and it'll ask you. It'll tell you if you want to run it or cancel. Just run it, leave it alone, and it's gonna pop over in this one. Just let it be, let it do its thing, and once it's done, the window will close, and you can go back into the file, the Windows Explorer, and it'll have another one, but it'll say WebM. After that, you're basically done with this portion of it. You can go over to Streamlabs and go to the Stinger section and the transitions, and then you can add it, and we'll show you in a bit here. Yeah, so let's go pop over there onto Streamlabs. Okay, we're on Streamlabs now. It does, mind you, the converter file takes quite a bit, but it will do its thing. Just let it go, and the window will close, and it will let you. That's a good indication of it's done. So we're on this little scene here. If you click to the Edit Scene Transitions, like I said, I already have the red smoke. Well, basically, what you want to do is add transition, name it to whatever. I called it red smoke, and then you can go to Stinger, and it'll ask you just like this. It'll have this little window pop up. Basically, wherever you put the file right now, it's going to be in my mov.webm file. So we'll just follow that over here. Always a good idea to do the quick access. So this is .mov, which is, note, it's 66.9 megabytes for only 4 seconds. And then this WebM right here, you could tell it's WebM because it'll tell you item type is significantly smaller. So you just click on that, click open. Don't mess with the use track mat and all that stuff. It messes it up. Normally this is where you want to try to test you're going to do a lot of running and trial and error. So what I did before, I started out at 975. That's right there, 975. And then kind of played with it and see what happens with the transitions and stuff. So,